stretches. They were able to get some separation, get up 7-8 there late, and I think we're finding ourselves where we're behind too much, too often. I think 27-point first quarter, 27-point third quarter. We just, as a group, coaches, players, all of us, we've got to come out, I think, better and play better for more of the game than your opponent. It's a simplistic challenge. Credit to them. They did it tonight, and we'll get to work and try and figure out how we can start better and play better for longer. So that's it.
The last possession there looked like you weren't going to call a timeout immediately, and then you did. What changed?
Well, it looked like we didn't. Lots of times, if you could get a stop, you may have an advantage. You have them scrambling, them out of kilter. So I think we like to take that look, and I thought I think it was Gobert maybe did a pretty good job of keeping Dennis kind of bottled up on the sideline, and Dennis didn't get any really initial thrust or initial penetration, and so at that point it just felt like it was the right thing to get a timeout and maybe get something that we felt good about as far as a shot.
And I know you had several plays out of the inbounds. Was that the no-stop shot one that you wanted or liked?
Yeah, no, I think Paul got a great look. We'll take that kind of look anytime. The execution was good. The execution down the stretch was good, so I think that's a positive.
Coach, how do you feel about being 8-4 at this point in the season, and can you get your overall thoughts about the team for the season with 12 games in?
Well, 8-4, as coaches, you're always greedy. You feel like we could be better, but I think the record is probably not that important to us. I think we're just probably not playing as well as we'd like to, but there probably isn't any team that is. And I think defensively, I feel like we've got a better group that we can play better defensively, and that usually fuels our offense. And I think the offense, at times it hasn't been great, but I think it's defensively where we've got to improve, and the boards where we've got to get better. Some of the things that we're constantly harping on, but I think 8-4, and we played a significant amount of games in a short period of time, and our group is competitive, and we're very happy with the group.
When you talk about the defense, is it just like lapses at certain times, like you went on a 12-1 run there in the fourth quarter that gave us you're just kind of talking snippets or overall?
Yeah, I would say defensively it feels like it is more just phases or there's periods of the game, and then there's periods of the game where it's very good. And you just can't be that inconsistent defensively. And I would say overall it feels like the defensive boards is just we just need to be better start to finish on boards.
How do you assess Schroder's performance and substitution for Teague in the starting lineup?
Yeah, Dennis had his good moments. I think defensively he was active and was a pressure and into the ball handlers and disruptive. And offensively, he had a few plays that were positives, and I think he'll continue to grow and get better. But we're fortunate to have him to step in to replace Jeff Teague.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks, guys.